Hello again, YouTube. This is Dr.Kendo, and I'm here. Of course, you guys know probably that they released the YouTube Rewind for 2017 recently. And so something that I did last year that I enjoyed is kind of making my own personal YouTube Rewind. And so we're going to look at the year 2017 as it pertains to my channel and the Scribblenauts creations. Let's do a top 10 list. I always love these, so let's just jump right into it. And hopefully it's not the cringe fest that everybody seems to be calling the YouTube Rewind right now, so yeah, let's do it. So again, this list will be looking at the top 10 Scribblenauts creations from my Scribblenauts Unlimited object editor creation series, and only for the year 2017. So January up until now. Let's begin the countdown. Number 10. The Team Skull Grunts. This was an episode filmed at PAX East, which made it more special to me, but I also just feel that it was one of those great fits where the characters came out looking super accurate, but also utilizing a wide variety of stamps and all of that. Fun times all around. Number 9. Kiss. Perhaps this episode is surrounded by the hype of me actually going to see Kiss live in Thackerville, Oklahoma back in February. And I obviously do love Kiss as a band, but the Scribblenauts creations are just a fun snapshot in time for me, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed them as well. I also totally got retweeted by the casino where I went and saw them after I posted about the creations on Twitter. Epic. Number 8. Lego Batman. This was kind of one of those creations that was unexpected for me, as in, I didn't know it was gonna turn out so good and that I would love it like I did. I actually recall kinda not thinking it was even gonna be voted the most popular, most requested on any given week, so hey, that's good for Lego Batman fans, am I right? Number 7. OK KO. All three of the characters were fresh, but I really enjoyed the creation of KO specifically. This is also one of those situations where, because I'm 31 years old, a lot older than most of you, my viewers, I might not have ever learned about the show OK KO without you guys requesting it to be created. So it's just epic all around that I got to be introduced to the show and all of that. Number 6. Pickle Rick! Rat Suit. I know many people love Rick and Morty. I had never really watched it much at all until this creation for my research. But who doesn't love a good Pickle Rick anyway? Rather than making the typical head and body separately technique, it was actually creating the mouth separately for this particular episode. Enjoyed the end product. Number 5. Twisted Freddy. Again, for the sake of accuracy, it was super enjoyable to see how the final product turned out for Twisted Freddy, but I'm also such a fan of the design of Scott's characters. Whether I play the games much or not, I just love how all of the FNAF characters look, so when new ones come out, I enjoy when you guys want to see them. Number 4. Plants vs. Zombies. Roof Plants. I used to be so addicted to Plants vs. Zombies, but real life kinda gets in the way of just about any video game playing, for me. So a great way for me to still experience the joys of PvZ is through creating plants like the roof plants, and I always have a lot of fun getting past any of the challenges for creating them to end up with a good design. Number 3. The Bendy Clock. Bendy and the Ink Machine is another franchise that I have enjoyed getting introduced to and learning about, but I was just fascinated in my live stream of Chapter 3 with the Bendy Clock. I knew that it had to be made in Scribblenauts, and I am so happy that we did it. Number 2. Mario Rabbids characters. This was perhaps one of the biggest shockers for me, as I had no idea that the Mario Rabbids characters were going to be viewed as much as they were, but also loved by you guys in the community as much as they were. I've always personally thought that the Rabbids were hilarious and funny, and I kinda worried that everybody else in the world just thought that they were annoying. Loved how they turned out in Scribblenauts though. And the number 1 creation, at least by my opinion, for 2017 is the My Singing Monsters, Wublins. The reason that I put My Singing Monsters at number 1 is because of the holistic view of this entire thing here. What I mean is, not only did I love how accurate to the game that they ended up being, but they were also challenging creations, some of which required many new sources or stamps, and the game was yet another that I was completely unfamiliar with and got to learn about through my research to create them for you guys. I think I mentioned in 1 or 2 of the MSM commentaries also that I just love all of the singing monsters because it harkens back to a time when I myself was a child and was fascinated with creatures and monsters. I suppose I still am, honestly, to some extent, as my favorite Scribblenauts creations often seem to be the more monster and creature-esque characters, kinda like the Henchmaniacs last year. But that's gonna do it. Of course, I would love to hear your feedback of which characters you felt were your favorite in my series, Scribblenauts Unlimited, the object editor commentaries, for the year 2017 from January up until now. I know December's not over, but I wanted to time this kind of, at least somewhat, in tandem with the YouTube Rewind, but this makes it my own personal YouTube Rewind. I really enjoy doing something like this each year. My hope is that you do as well. Leave your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't, and I appreciate it. Let's have another good year in 2018, and I will catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
All the days when subscribers